Welcome back. So where am I now? There's my ship. Oh, I'm getting bombed. Well, I've been zooming around for about an hour. And managed to do this higgledy-piggledy thing is to keep bringing to ships. So the intent was to go north-south, north-south. This is the border. This is where it says if you don't be careful, you're going to explode. And I basically got caught into this island by a bunch of ships. Mentioned a few videos ago about that's how they used to play so-called open world maps if you want to save space. What they'd do is they would have it so build a tent to be a good idea, wouldn't it? It'd look open, but then one of the corridors would be blocked by a fall in the roof, or the doors would be locked so you wouldn't be able to get into it. Blah 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 blah. And so basically, although it looks like you had an open world, it will be all cordoned off, so you don't only be able to. Hang on. Okay, that's clever. Okay, that was quick. So this is probably like a lower level island. Oh. This is where I usually build my tents. Right. Let's have a bit exploring. If that kind of makes sense. So I'm not saying it's the same thing, but it seems like anytime, if you're doing, anytime you're doing like vast exploring on this, and anytime I do, oh, it's all cool, so cool, and suddenly it's like, oh, hang on, tons of ships from all directions, so it kind of cordons you off to where it wants you to be. But this is a different time where space isn't really an issue, and they're using oh no, what do they call it now? Oh, it's a bluff. I'm done for now. I tented, right? Okay. Now I found the place. Thank you for remembering. I found the place that my friend told me about that gets kind of cheap exhaust parts. So I'm gonna have a word with them. Yeah, my car. It's not its fault. I take it to mechanics. I used to be an apprentice mechanic when I was younger. My dad was an engineer, so I just kind of have that in my head. So as most people just buy a car, like, oh, I bought a car. Before I buy a car, I go like, oh, hang on, what happens if I'm in the middle of nowhere and I hear a clanking noise? So I got a job when I was in university. I got a job as a I was instead of cutting it. Ooh, oh, I know this. 255,000 different enemies. Okay, let's go ahead and build a tent. Oh, there's a goat. Okay, man. Let's go ahead and find somewhere kind of dynamic. Ooh, I wonder if I can't build a tent on it, can I? No. I could maybe do one, but hang on. Oh, really? Oh, you're kidding me, Wolf. It's not Wolf, it's a goat. I've got to open that thing, which means I've got to kill 250,000 people. And get keys off him. Now, when I did this on the other map that I did, it was what do they call it? I died a few times, and I put my I put my inventory in a container, and I lost the keys. So I thought, but it just regenerates. Okay. Okay, I may just do reconnaissance. Because that's definitely a couple of hours worth of missioning Ning. Oh. Okay, so keep going this way. I think it's just these islands. What they do is they wall you off, so you get stuck. But if you get stuck down there and you can't get out of it, just call a ship. Again, I do apologise about not remembering your name, but I was like freaking out that I was going to drown. And they said, "Why don't you call the ship?" And it's like, "What?" And so I did, and it saved my life. So thank you very much for that. And any gift given to me, I like to pass on. This island is where you get these islands, rather, the ones you get. What's the word now? Sulfur. If you want to make your own bullets. Oh, no available inventory space. Am I back near my? Hang on. What's that? Back near my camp? I don't think so. Oh, flax and eat flax. So go ahead and drop some wood then. I don't do rubber. There you go. Ooh, levitating trees. Okay, that's a camp of some description, I think. Yeah, what's this? Oh, this is one of those things where you pick up, you have to go to the cellar, isn't it? Dead south, then, eh? Avoid the goats. Yep, this is the... You can't get any further. No, 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 no. What's this? Farm. Another ruins. I'm gonna go south. I mean, I just checked on building it at Walmart. I got the starter motor from Walmart. And that's $50, which is a scary amount of money because I want to know how long it's going to last before it decides to not work anymore. But then again, it's not, at least it's not 200. Exhaust system, they want like 350 for it, so I've got a benchmark. Not a nice benchmark, but a friend of mine suggests that I just do a straight through, which is basically, instead of having in the resonators and stuff, just having a pipe all the way through to a muffler. And I kind of, when I worked in the apprentice mechanic, there's reasons for the stuff. Now, admittedly on smaller engines, but I did have a friend of mine who had a van way back, and they thought the engine was on the way out, but it was the exhaust system. And they were like, "Oh no, you can't be right. The exhaust system, blah blah blah, back pressure, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh no." So I was like, "Okay." Oh, wolves and goats playing catch with each other. So it says, "All right, okay. I'll do the work for like next to nothing." And you just buy the parts. He says, right, so he did. And ooh, what's that? Ancient temple. Ah, that's the one with 50,000 people in it. Okay, where do I go? Where's my? I'm trying to go south, aren't I? I'm heading that direction. Okay, cool. What's he talking about? Oh, back pressure, thank you. Well, what I used to do, being an apprentice mechanic, used to work on small motorcycles, and to get me to start off with, gives the idea of there's less parts, so it gives the idea of you know, the workings of the internal combustion engine. So with the smaller engine, single cylinder two-stroke as an example, back pressure is used. The way the back pressure works is when your exhaust kicks out, when your engine kicks out the exhaust, instead of it just gushing out, the way it's set up is the exhaust basically holds onto the vehicle holds onto the exhaust, so basically it compresses it, and so it doesn't let it all out. So instead of it letting out in a big wide pipe, there's a thin pipe, so it's like when you pinch your garden hose, and yeah. So, but what that does is when your piston's going back up again on the return, it allows it, the pressure of the exhaust gives a kind of a little bit of a hand to push the piston back up again, so it's back pressure. Now, I described this to my friend with the exhaust on his van that was all messed up. Oh no, I mean you're right for small motorcycles. So then what I did is I fixed the exhaust for him, and it was like he was like, "Dude, this is like driving a sports car now." And so, okay, anything that shape sounds like wolves. I know shapes don't know sounds, or do they? So yeah. I mean, it got me motivated. What was just getting out of the house and going for a drive ended up being a broken car. The engine's fine, transmission's fine. It's not as bad as it was, and fingers crossed I've got people that can help me. The person that's going to drive me to the exhaust place, that's going to be my bane, because they're good people. They're just oh, if you'd only told me I could have something, they're that kind of people. But when it comes to, could you give me a hand? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy. And yeah, I mean, my thought is, if you're going to volunteer in the hindsight, then don't volunteer in hindsight, because what's going to happen is, I thought it was a crap, is you're going to be hindsighting. What? I know, it doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, that's basically the entire island's been explored apart from up here. Oh, no. No, okay, that was one. Well, that was cool. Might as well build a tent. Well, I found the dodo habitat, so I might as well build a tent. That could be David Attenborough. We found the ancient dodos. Some thought that they were extinct. In fact, they're not. They just smell weird. Like stinked. Nah, if she... I'll just have to find out. I'll have to coordinate. Otherwise, I'm getting an Uber, and it's like, I think I'm quite expensive to get there. I don't have the money, to tell the truth, but you know, whatever it is whatever it is. You know, because I find when you have all the money, I mean, you know, or enough money to do stuff, then things become kind of meh. If you don't have the money, though, things become more creative. You know what I mean? It's like when I was younger, when I was in school, and I was, college, university, whatever we call it, I had the chance of buying a Volkswagen. It was bright pink. It was a Volkswagen Beetle, and it was running and everything, and they wanted £100 for it. I didn't have £100. You know what I mean? Whereas now, it's costing me more than my car's worth to get it fixed. But the way I think about it is, I have taken it to so-called professionals, and they've charged me a heck of a lot of money for a crappy job. So now I'm kind of forced to ask for favors. You know what I mean? And I know it sounds effing stupid and blah 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 blah, but I hate asking for favors because it makes me sound needy. Which is that irony? Well, you are needy, yeah, true, but in a kind of like, oh no, in a kind of spoilt brat kind of way. Oh, I couldn't bother to do it myself, help me out. Whereas when the cable slipped on the gear select, so I suddenly had no gears, I had no option in my head. It's like, dude, it's broken, I'm stuck, I'm in a not very nice neighborhood, no offense or anything like that, but it isn't, and I can't leave my car here because I'll end up with no car the next day. It's a 2003 Corolla. It's nothing special, but I got new tires on it recently. When I first got it, I've had it for a few years, and so quite recently, it's about 4 or 5 years, but still the new tires on it. Petrol tank went out, so I've got a new one of those on that. And you know what I mean, whatever, engine's great, transmission's great. I mean, it's not exactly a freaking 26 steal me car, Mercedes or something, but I mean, it's the only thing I've got, and I can't afford to buy a new one. But anyway, I'm not moaning, I'm just saying. So with that in mind, I just called my friend up and said, hey dude, I'm sorry about bothering you. And this is after work. It's like 8 o'clock at night when this happened. And he's like, what's going on? And I'm thinking I'm hearing more the rah than he was actually saying it. Because he did. He said, all right. And then he actually came up and helped me out. And that's when I found out that the transmission wasn't blown. It was just there was a bushing holding the wire onto the lever that you use. That is miffed. Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. Run. And I don't think they come on the beach, but I can maybe run up here, which is kind of stupid because goats. Oh, they're drowned. Must be night time. Okay. Anyway, so from that, he's willing to come over to my house after he finishes work to get my exhaust fixed, to make my starter motor put in. And that's one of those things. The exhaust was definitely built around the car, or the vice versa. The car was built around the exhaust. What am I doing? This is what. Oh, hang on, this is my ship. So I've done 360, and I'm also getting chased. Okay. And I'm gonna go that way. I don't think there's anything there. I think that's it. Right, that's it. I'm done. Right. Is there any mines on this island? No, it's just picking up stuff. And then where's my nearest fast travel? Down here. Might as well do that then, eh? So go south on that way. Call my ship up. We might as well get some crabs killed as well. Oh, one shot, one kill, that's good. Level 2, that's nice of him. Oh, bollocks. Right, stuck, you can't go any further. Call the ship. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I didn't put my timer on again. So, okay, I'm going to call it quits then for the day. Okay, you have a good one. I'll talk to you later, okay?